So hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're taking a look at this Sukhoi SU-25K. This is from SMER in 1/48 scale. This is a redo of one of my first videos. And it's a really cool aircraft. Not quite as cool as the A-10, but it's still pretty cool. And it carries a large load. I like it too. So here's the instruction sheet. Here we have some history and technical data. So here we have a parts map. You have 5 sprues of light gray plastic and a clear sprue, which is E. And here's our color chart. So this is a little bit different than normal. Here we start building the armament. We have some bombs. I think it's a fuel tank. Missiles. Gun pod. Rocket pod. 7 we are building pylons, and here we have landing gear. Here looks like an engine. Number 10 we're building a seat. Number 11 we are starting with the cockpit here. You got the cockpit floor with the pedals, the stick, the seat. Here's the back, the 2 side panels, and there's a front panel too here. So number 14 we're building the engine. It doesn't say ×2. I'm not sure what this part is here, but then here's our other engine. So we have our cockpit going in. With the fuselage going together. Here we put the wings together. So 19 we have a large assembly here. We have our fuselage, we put the fuel probe and this Pitot tube on. We put the wings on, but the wings and the engines are already assembled. So we're missing a step there where we put the engines onto the wings. We also have the horizontal stabilizers from the tail. Here we have our instrument panel in the front panel here. I already put the canopy on too. And we have these intakes that go on top here. Some other detail parts that go on the top here. Then we put our wheels together. Where's 20? Oh, here's 20. Put the landing gear together. Put the wheels together. Put the other landing gear together. Here we're putting landing gear in with the doors too. And here we put our armament on in the front landing gear. There's also a door here. Pylons, missiles, and some other parts here for the wings on the outside. Looks like the lights. It's a little bit jumbled. Okay, and that's the end of it. Here we have a little map of how the weapons can go on. You have 4 versions. It looks like the biggest load is the last one here. And here we have our stencils. Then we have 6 versions we can build. This is a Czechoslovakian version from 1989. Then we have a Slovak version from, it's just the Slovak Air Force. Iraq Air Force. This might be interesting actually. Ukraine Air Force, Saki Air Base. Afghanistan, Bagram Air Base, 1988. This is the USSR Air Force in Afghanistan. Which might be the one, I don't know. I'll choose later what I do. Might be cool to get more than one if I had the place for them and do all 6. All different paint schemes. That's pretty cool. I also printed a better color chart for the Russian version. I found it on the internet. And color. Color is better for paint charts, I think. So for this kit we have 2 different decal sheets. The first one here is with the stencils. It has a lot of stencils, you see. They look pretty good. I don't know much about this company, but the decals do look good. The second decal sheet has all markings on it, and more stencils even. It has a repeat of all the stencils, it looks like on here on the bottom. There's these cool looking flames too. And there are different country markings, Russian, Czech. Don't even know what some of them are. And some numbers too. It's a pretty big decal sheet too. But the decals look really good. They're thin. So now our sprues. This is the first sprue. Sprue A has our engine nacelles and the engines. There's also a wheel here. You see we have engraved panel lines. This is a light color, it might be hard to see though. Here you can see. There's some nice detail here, I think. And I think it's missing some rivets around here. But there's rivets around here. Here's one of the wheels. This is for the cockpit. I'm not sure what these two are, but probably for the engines. And here's the inside of the engines. The wheel looks okay. Sprue B here, we have a lot of the weapons. I'm not sure if these are fuel tanks or bombs. Pylons. I guess these are the rocket pods and gun pods here. The missiles here. They look like the gun. It's for the gun pods. A couple other parts here too. It looks like they did some good detail on it too. There's nice lines here on the pylons too. You can see it. These are fins for the missiles, I believe. And these are probably gear bay doors. I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, these are the wheel covers. Sprue C doesn't have a lot on it. Just the wings and this. Looks like a seat back or something. So we got nice engraved panel lines on the wings. It looks like we gotta use our little knife or something to clear out some of these holes. These ones are good though. But here's a little flash inside. And it's gonna need some sanding, it looks like. But good panel lines on the wings. So here's Sprue D. There's more weapons. Has our tail, fuselage, and some other detail parts. Part of the cockpit. Nice panel lines. I think there's some rivets here too. Nice detail on here. These light colors are always hard to see though. Bombs look good too. But the cockpit doesn't have a lot to it. There's some lines and stuff in there, but not much really. And this is the back panel there. And here's Sprue F. This has a lot of the detail parts on it. Horizontal stabilizers too. And the wheel bay doors. The other wheels for the back. Engine parts, no. Those are rocket pods. The front of the rocket pods. Lots of other pylons here. Some small parts here. Is part of the seat, which it looks pretty good. There. Not sure what that is. The wheels look decent. A little flash here. Seat parts. Lots of different small parts here. But the detail's pretty decent. This is a really affordable kit. And the last sprue, which isn't in order, I always do the clear ones last. This is a Sprue E. There's a canopy on it and our lights and stuff. And also the instrument panels here. There's lots of little dials to paint. It's going to be kind of hard. I'll probably paint the back first black or blue or whatever color, and then paint the front so you can see it better. And the lights, I think that's the HUD here, the canopy. There's good frames on it too. It's pretty clear. So I'm thinking this is an affordable kit. It's not expensive. I think it's well worth buying. There's some good detail in it. Really good decals. I would get an interior set for it though, at least. I bought a bunch of extra stuff for it when I used to have money. I have a whole box full here. Pitot tubes, air scoops, interior and exterior. All for this kit. But I would rather trade this interior for one of those one of the newer ones if they have it. Even though this would probably be good too. Like the one I have for the B26 was a lot better. But this is cool too. It has this instrument panel piece and stuff in it. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and join me next time. We're going to take a look at this Vickers Armstrong 6-ton from Mirage Hobby and 135 scale. This is another redo.